Okay. Here we are given two variables which will be a representation of the variables x and y. So based on x and y, we are going to find what is the information needed for the new variables. Okay. So take down next program. Next one. Two independent random variables. X and y. Two independent random variables x and y are defined by see the board I have written there. F of x is equal to 4ax for the interval 0 less than or equal to x less than or equal to 1. F of y equal to 4by for the interval 0 less than or equal to y less than or equal to 1 equal to 0 otherwise. Show that u equal to x plus y. Show that u equal to x plus y and v equal to x minus y. V equal to x minus y are uncorrelated Okay. So you see the question here, what is given now? They are given what is f of x and what is here f of y. So you are given the functions defined only for x and y variable. But what you are asked to find? What you are supposed to check here? Show that u and v are uncorrelated. So where u and v is an expression in terms of x and y. So your objective here is to show that u and v are uncorrelated. What is the meaning of uncorrelated?
Do not have the relationship.
There is no relationship. Okay. No relationship means what is the R value? What is R value? 0. No relationship means R value should be equal to 0. If R should be 0, you know the formula, right? Which one should be equal to 0? Correlation of? Is it correlation of? R is our correlation. That should be equal to 0 means covariance should be equal to 0. What is our R formula? Covariance by sigma x sigma y. If R is 0 means what is the meaning? The numerator should be equal to 0. Whether the denominator can be 0? No. If denominator is 0, what will happen? Infinity. So if R is 0 means the equivalent meaning is covariance should be equal to 0. So here it is enough if you check that the covariance between u and v is 0 or not. If you are able to prove that one, then you can say that it is uncorrelated. So uncorrelated means what is enough to find? Only the covariance. No need to calculate the R also. If covariance is 0, automatically R also will become 0. So no need to calculate R and R. Okay, from covariance directly you can say that R equal to 0. To define to R, what are the extra things you have to find? Sigma x, sigma y, that is not necessary. If covariance is 0 means automatically R is 0. So don't waste the time by finding your sigma x or sigma y. Okay, so here what will be our objective? To prove R equal to 0. That is to prove that covariance of UV should be equal to 0. First we'll try to find out what are the things are necessary to prove this one. Okay, then we'll find corresponding things and substitute and we'll show that it is going to become 0. Okay, so start the solution. To prove u and v are uncorrelated. That is to prove covariance of uv equal to 0. To prove covariance of uv equal to 0. What is the covariance formula? E of xy minus E of x E of y. Here having uv. So what is the formula? E of uv minus E of y. So right, that is of u into E of V should be equal to 0. Take it as 1. This is our objective. You have to find this thing and you have to show that this is going to become 0. Now, to find these things, we will find what are the necessary things to find. Because originally we have the functions only for x and y. But here it is in terms of u and v. We try to convert this in terms of x and y so that we can find the corresponding values. Okay? Try to find what is E of uv. E of uv equal to. Substitute everything in terms of x and y. So that is equal to expectation of what is u? X plus y. What is v? X minus y. We can't find directly with u and v because the function is not defined. The function is defined only for x and y. So all u and v will be converted in terms of x and y. So how will you simplify this? X square minus y square. A square minus b square formula. So there is nothing but expectation of x square minus y square. How will you derive this? How is written right now? All the expectation properties what we discussed earlier in unit 1. Linearity property, this is written as E of x square minus E of y square by using linearity property. So expectation of uv is nothing but E of x square minus E of y square. Similarly, find what is E of u. So E of x plus y. How will we write this? E of x plus E of y. Then expectation of v.
E of x minus
E of x minus E of y. Just we are converting everything in terms of the corresponding x and y. So now to find these three things, what are the things you have to find?
E of
E of x, E of y, E of x square, E of y square. If you know all these four values, you can find all these things. If you know this means you can substitute in one and you can check whether it is 0 or no. Can you understand how to relate now? So this type of problem is also possible. Representing in terms of some new variable which will be a function of x and y. Easy or no? Yes, Kobe? Proceed. If your copy means proceed. They solve many problems now. Start finding E of x, E of y, E of x square, E of y square. Continuous case or discrete case?
continuous case.
Continuous. By now you should have memorized all the formulas. Now you should not do any pages. Shall we continue? So what is the first one you have to find? E of x. What is the formula for E of x?
Integration of x into f of x
X
into
into
dy.
f of x into dx. So E of x is equal to integral of x into f of x into dx. So integral of x into what is f of x? What is f of x? 4ax into dx. What is the limit value for x?
0 to 1.
0 to 1. So you are going to integrate with respect to x. Simple integration or not? What is the constant? 4. Take it outside. What is the remaining? X square. What is the integral of x square?
X cube by 3.
X cube by 3. Within the limit 0 to 1. If you substitute the limit value, what happens? 4a by 3.
4a.
Okay. Understood? Monish? Where the answer is right or wrong? Get up. Next one. What's going on there? Correct. Correct. Why? What's going on there between both? हम पिछले उपाधियों में नहीं बात करी है face के लिए नहीं don't say that again. I think I should make everyone to sit alone, not together. If you are not going to listen, means only understand the concepts. Split up and say, don't sit together, split up. Okay, the entity has now given the answer. Whether the answer is right or wrong. Right from the first unit, we have been discussing one thing. What? We can't solve a problem with an unknown value. Whether f of x is having an unknown value or not. What is the unknown value here? A. Then how can you proceed with the unknown value and you can give me the answer? What is the first step you should have done?
Find the value.
Find the unknown. How will you find the unknown? Total probability value should be equal to 1. Using that one, you have to find what is your A value as well as you have to find what is your B value. Okay, blindly you should not solve the problems, ma. When you are going to start thinking, in the exam, you would have written and answer will come out of the examination hall. Thinking after that one is of no use, right? How many times I am telling you, ma? First of all, solving the problems means you should think what are the necessary things needed. Whether all the information are there or not, first you have to check that one. Then only you have to start proceeding with the other steps. Okay, you would have solved the examination full paper with this values, right? Then what I would have done? What one I can give you if you solve an answer with unknown? You will get the answer 0. I won't say that you will get the answer as not 0. You will get the answer 0 because you are going to solve it. A and C and it is going to get the answer. But whether I can give the mark for that one? So each and every step, be careful. That is what I am telling you right from the first class. So before proceeding to this one, what you should have done? You have found out the unknown values both in f of x as well as in f of y. So right. We know that integral of f of x dx is equal to 1. F of x dx equal to 1. Substitute integral 0 to 1. F of x is 4ax into dx is equal to 1. 4a is a constant outside. Integral of x is x squared by 2. Within the limit 0 to 1 equal to 1. Upper limit x is equal to 1. So you will get it as 2a equal to 1. So what is the a value? 1 by 2. A value equal to 1 by 2. Similarly, what will be b? 1 by 2. It is a similar function. That is 4ax. Here it is 4b1. Where the limit values are also same or not? Yes. So we will get b also to be 1 by 2. So right. We know that integral of f of y dy is equal to 1. Integral 0 to 1 4 dy equal to 1. So 4b into y square by 2 equal to 1. That implies b equal to 1 by 2. After finding these unknowns only, you must start finding your e of x, e of y and other things. Now what will happen to your e of x? Don't strike out, just substitute your a value here. In the exams, you change it. What is the a value? 1 by 3. If a is 1 by 2, what will be the answer? 2 by 3. So e of x is 2 by 3. Find e of x square. 1 by 2. So e of x square is equal to integral of x square f of x dx. So that is equal to integral 0 to 1 x square into 4ax into dx. So 4 into 1 by 2. A value is 1 by 2. x square into x will give you x cube. What is integral of x cube?
X power 4 by 4.
Within the limit 0 to 1. 4 and 4 will get cancelled off. Upper limit x is equal to 1. So get answer to be 1 by 2. What is the next two things you have to find? E of y and e of y square. Whether they will have different answer or same answer? Same answer, because that will be 4by within the same limit 0 to 1. So what will be e of y? 2 by 3. What is e of y square? 1 by 2. So that similarly e of y equal to integral 0 to 1 y into 4by into dy. That is equal to 4 into 1 by 2 into y cube by 3 within the limit 0 to 1. You will get the answer as 2 by 3. The same steps copy with instead of x as 1. Similarly, e of y square. So this you can write directly only if both is having the same limit values. No? If the limit values varies, means the answer will also vary. Since the function pattern is same and also the limit value is the same values, we can write it directly. Otherwise, you have to do the integration separately. So any other information you have to find more, or is this enough? Should we start finding our equation one? So to find that, what you need? E of uv. Find E of uv. How you define E of uv?
Plus 1.
E of x square minus E of y square. What is E of x square? 1 by 2 minus E of y square 1 by 2. What will be your answer? 0. Find E of u. That is equal to E of x plus E of y. So what is E of x? 2 by 3. So 2 by 3 plus 2 by 3. What is answer? 4 by 3. Find E of v. E of x minus E of y. What is E of x? 2 by 3. Minus E of y is 2 by 3. What is answer? 0. Now substitute everything in equation 1, right? Substituting in LHS of 1. Substituting in LHS of 1. Substituting in LHS of 1. We get E of uv minus u of u into E of v is equal to 0 minus 4 by 3 into 0. What is the answer, ma? 0. So if covariance is 0 means what is the meaning?
Not
They are uncorrelated. There is no relationship. Because if covariance is 0, correlation coefficient also will become 0. So right? Hence, u and v are uncorrelated. Hence, u and v are uncorrelated. U and v are uncorrelated. So uncorrelated means what you are supposed to prove? Covariance is equal to 0. If covariance is 0 means automatically it is uncorrelated. If the question is that, show that if x and y are independent, what you will do? Say covariance is equal to 0. Both are same. Uncorrelated means what is the meaning? No relationship. Independent means same. No relationship. One does not depend on the other one. So whether it is independent or uncorrelated, what you have to prove? Covariance is equal to 0 under this logic. Okay, any doubt more? Any doubt in this correlation? You remember what type of correlation you have been discussing? I gave you one name for that formula. What is the corresponding mathematician name? Called as coefficient of correlation. There are many ways to identify correlation. One of the formula what we applied is called Pearson's coefficient of correlation. Okay. So what is the other one you are going to study is called as the Spearman's rank correlation coefficient. Okay, already we know one correlation. Why we go for the other one is that all the data need not be a quantitative data. Basically, data will be classified into many categories. The main thing will be quantitative and qualitative. Okay, we have discussed no? What's in English?
Yes, ma'am.
Design thinking and data science. What is quantitative data? Which are measured. So those are called as quantitative data. What is qualitative data? Not measured. Examples? Gender. Then? What is it? Say louder, ma. எல்லாத்தையும் சொல்லுங்க கரெக்ட்டா தப்பானே தெரியல. Okay, where the beauty competition is conducted as qualitative data or quantitative data? Qualitative. Because there what you are going to judge? The beauty of the person based on certain criteria. So all those will come under the concept of the qualitative data. Even our marks also can come under the qualitative data. Because based on marks what you can calculate? The IQ. Okay, the quality of the student. How far a student is eligible to study at a higher level or a lower level or a medium. So everything indicates the corresponding student's quality. So all those things will come under the qualitative data. So when we are come across the qualitative data, we take the help of the Spearman's rank correlation coefficient. Okay, as the name indicates, we are going to allot the rank. Based on the rank for each data, we are going to calculate what is the R rank. That is our Spearman rank correlation coefficient. Mostly it will be applied only for the qualitative data. In the exam question paper, normally they will say that obtain the correlation coefficient. Okay, 90% will indicate called Pearson's only. We cannot expect that they will say that it is called Pearson or it is Spearman's. Okay, if the data is given as a generalized data, then you go for a called Pearson's coefficient. When to go for Spearman is that if it is indicated as a rank. If you are given the data based on the rank, or if you are given the data based on a beauty competitions or like that means you can go for the Spearman's rank correlation data. Other than that, any general data means will be only called basis. Okay, mostly they may not mention that in the statement, you clearly identify. When you will go for Spearman's
Rank.
if they are given it as a rank data. Some cases they may directly give the rank also. If it is based on rank means Spearman. Otherwise, it's like some beauty competition or some other like that means you can go for rank correlation. Otherwise, you have to stick only to called basis. Okay, so take on next topic. Spearman's rank correlation coefficient. Spearman's rank correlation coefficient. Spearman's rank correlation coefficient. Note down the formula. R is equal to 1 minus of 6 into summation of t square divided by n into n square minus 1. N into n square minus 1. So as usual, n stands for the number of data. So note down D is equal to xi minus yj. Xi minus yj. Here xi indicates for a corresponding rank of x and yj indicates the corresponding rank of y. Note down within bracket rank of xi minus rank of yj. We are going to subtract the corresponding ranks. So if the ranks are independent, means no problem. If there is any repeated ranks, that is possible. No. In some cases, one person, two persons can get the same ranking also. In that cases, what you will do is that we will try to rectify our formula by adding a correction factor. Okay. So write next one. For repeated ranks. For repeated ranks. For repeated rank. So take down. R is equal to same formula. R equal to 1 minus of 6 into summation of d square plus correction factor C dot F, that is called as correction factor. Along with summation of d square, you are going to add here correction factor. Note down where C dot F is equal to C dot F is correction factor m into m square minus 1 by 1. M into m square minus 1 by 1. Where m is the number of times, your rank is repeated. M is the number of times your rank is repeated. So formula is also very simple. Solving is also easy than your called cases. Okay, because we are going to allocate the rank, just subtracting the rank only, we are going to find our D value. Okay, so take on first problem. First one, find the rank correlation coefficient. Find the rank correlation coefficient of ranks of 8 candidates in Maths and English. 8 candidates in Maths and English as given below. So take down. You are given the marks in Maths and marks in English. So marks is given to be 76, 90, 98, 69, 54, 82, 67, 52. English 25, 37, 56, 12, 7, 36, 23, 11. Okay. So here the statement is direct or not? What are you supposed to find? Rank correlation coefficient. To obtain the rank correlation coefficient is given directly. Okay, we are going to find that one only. So once you are asked to find the rank correlation coefficient, now I must separate you. Why are you disturbing? He disturbed you or who disturbed you? Should I wait you to come to the first bench now? See, it's going on circle and disturbing everyone. So the question is clear that you are supposed to find the rank correlation coefficient. The first thing what is taking the statement is that whether you are given the ranks or you are given only the values. Okay, you are given the values or ranks? Values. If only the values are given means you have to allot the rank by yourself. Okay, what you have to do? You have to allot the rank by yourself. And then only you must proceed with finding a D value. Okay, if rank is already given means you need not allocate. Whatever rank is given, you can proceed with the ranks, whatever is given in the question. Okay, so what is the first step you are going to do? You are going to allot the ranks. But you are not going to put it as separate tables, ma'am. You are going to put everything in one single table. Okay, so start the solution. Come in the way. So first you fix one data to be x and other data to be y. Okay, but which one you can fix it as x? Max. Second data to be y. Okay, put the table now. So the columns what you have to make is first column x, second column y. Next column, third column, rank of x. Rank of x. Next column, rank of y. Next column, d value. Last column, d square. These are the columns which is necessary for you. Okay. So write the given data. For max it is given to be 76. 98, 69, 54, 82, 67, 52. For y it is given to be 25, 37, 56, 12, 7, 36, 23, 11. So what is the third column we have to do? Allot the rank of x. Okay, allotting the rank is it's your choice, ma. You can give the ranking 1, 2, 3 from lowest to highest or highest to lowest also. For the lowest you can start with 1. Next one will be 2 and the highest will become as the last one. Or you can for the highest you can start with 1. Okay, next highest will be 2 and the least will become as the last value. Any order you can follow. But for both the data follow the same order. Don't change that. Give the ranking from highest to least or least to highest. Highest to least. Okay, good. Let's start allotting for x. What is the highest value? 98. For 98, give the ranking 1. What is the next one? Next highest? 90. That makes the ranking to be 2. Next? 80. Next? 76. Next one? 67 and 69. Next? Next one? Last? 50. Easy or not? Okay, but be careful whether there is any repeated values or not. Where there is any repeated values? No. Similarly, allot the rank for y in the same way. Don't change the procedure. Okay, how you are going to allot? Highest to least. What is the highest value in y? 56. So it will be given 1. Next one? 37. Next one?
36.
Next one?
25.
Next one? 23. Next one? 12. Next? 11. Next? Allotting the rank. What is schema? Difference between the ranks. Subtract rank of x and rank of y. We are getting negative values also. What is the answer? 4 minus 4? 0. 2 minus 2? 0. 1 minus 1? 5 minus 6? 7 minus 8? 3 minus 3? 6 minus 5? 8 minus 7? What is the next column? A square. Square the values. What are the square values? Find summation of b square. 4. Oh, that was done. We got what is summation of b square. All this topic should be separate topic, right? Some. Okay, that's how we got summation of b square. Now what we are going to do? We are going to substitute and we are going to find what is our r. So right? Rank correlation coefficient. Rank correlation coefficient. R is equal to rank correlation coefficient R equal to 1 minus of 6 into summation of d square divided by n into n square minus 1. That is equal to 1 minus of 6 into 4. What is n ma? Number of layers. So many layers are given? 8. So 8 into 8 square minus 1. Use your calculator and get your answer. Here also the accepted range is minus 1 to plus 1 only. No change. Others take it. Finish now. Easy or not? correlation coefficient. Obtain the rank correlation coefficient for the following data. Obtain the rank correlation coefficient for the following data. For the following data. So take out the data. X values 68, 64, 75, 50, 64, 80, 75, 40, 55, 64. Y values 62, 58, 68, 45, 81, 60, 68, 48, 50, 70. So here what are supposed to find? Rank correlation. Again here also the statement they are given here. Okay. So now the same procedure put the table. What are the columns you have to make? X, Y, rank of X, rank of Y, D square. So form the same columns. X, Y, rank of X, rank of Y, D square. So how many values are given? What do you need now? What do you need now? Last time he disturbed you by asking water. Now what? You called him or not? Now open. Next 5 minutes what will be asking? So write your X values given. Should we start allotting now? How you want to allot the rank? Highest price. Okay. So in X, what is the highest value?
80.
Better. So what is the highest value? 80. So it is only one place or many places now? One place. So give it the ranking to be 1. What is the next value? 75. Only once or more than once? 2 places. 75 is repeated twice. So if it is repeated means what you are going to do is that you are going to share the ranking. How many times it is repeated, ma'am? 2 times. What are the next 2 ranking? 2 and 3. Find the average of 2 and 3 and allot it to 75. When the next place is 75 common. And ரெண்டுமே 2 கொடுத்தாலும் சரி ரெண்டுமே 3 கொடுத்தாலும் சரி it will not become as a validate one. So what you are going to do is that you are going to find the average of 2 and 3. How will you find the average, ma'am? Add and divide by number of values. Here how many places? 2 and 3. So 2 plus 3 divided by 2. So what is that one? 5 by 2. What is 5 by 2? 2.5. So for both 75 allot the rank to be 2.5. So 2.5, 2.5. What is the next ranking you should start, ma'am? 4. Because already I shared 2 and 3. So what is the next ranking? 4. You should start only with 4. Okay, ma'am. So which is the next highest value? 68. Only once? Yes. So give it the ranking to be 4. What is the next value? 64. Only once? 2. It is repeated twice, 3 times. So same procedure, share the next 3 places. Share the next 3 places. You are after till 4. What are the next 3 places? 5, 6, 7. Okay, find the average of this one. 5 plus 6 plus 7 divided by 3. Actually, average is nothing but the mid value. What is the mid value of 5, 6, 7? 6. So for all these three, give the ranking to be 6. So 6, 6 and 6. What is the next ranking you should start? 8. Because you have shared 5, 6, 7. So the next ranking you should start is 8. What is the next value?
55.
55. Only once?
Yes, ma'am.
So 8. Next value? 50. Only once it is there, so it is 9. Last value is 14, will be given 10. Can you understand how to learn for repeated values, no?
Yes, ma'am.
Any doubt in that? Same way doing for y. What is the first highest value? 81. So it is only once, so give the rank to be 1. Next highest value?
70.
70. Only once, so give it 2. Next one?
68.
68. How many times it is repeated? 2 times. So share the rank. What is the next two places? 3, 4. Average of 3 and 4. 3 plus 4 by 2. What will be the answer? 3.5. So 3.5, 3.5. What is the next value? 3 and 4 is shared. So next rank should be 5. Which value will be given 5?
58.
60.
62.
2. Next one, no? 60. Only one sum. So 6th rank. Next one? 58. 58. How many times it is repeated? Only once. So it will be given the rank to be 7. Next value? Next value, no? 50. So it will be given the ranking to be 8. Next value? 48. Last value will be
45.
Can you understand? Find the d value quickly. Find d. Tell me the d value. Minus 1. Minus 1. Minus 1. Minus 1. 5. Minus 5. Minus 1. 1. 0. 4. Find d square. Tell me the total. 66. 70. 70, yeah. 71, 72, 67, 72.
72, ma'am.
Okay, wow. So whether there is repeated ranks or not, ma'am? Yes. So before substituting in the formula, you try to find all the correction factors. For each repeated value, identify the correction factor, ma'am. Correction factor is not one single value. Okay, for each of the repeated values, you identify what is the correction factor. In x, how many values are repeated? In x, how many values are repeated?
2 values.
2 values, 2.5 and 6. So you have to find 2 correction factor for that one. In y, how many values are repeated?
2.
2 or 1 number? Only 1 number. 1 repeated value only, no?
1 only.
1 only. So for that you have to find 1 correction factor. Over the repeated value, the correction factor ಕಂಡುಹಿಡಿಯಬೇಕು. No, it is not as a whole. Okay, so below the table write in x, which is the first repeated value, 75. So write 75 is repeated twice. In x, 75 is repeated twice. Therefore, correction factor is equal to, what is the formula I gave you, ma? M into m square minus 1 by 12. M stands for the number of times it is repeated. This 75 is repeated how many times? 2 times. So m is equal to 2. So 2 into 2 square minus 1 by 12. What is 2 square? 4 minus 1 will be 3.
6 by 12.
So 6 by 12. 6 by 12 will be 1 by 2. Any other repeated value next?
Yes, ma'am.
Which one? Which one? 64. How many times it is repeated? 3 times. So write in x, 64 is repeated thrice. In x, 64 is repeated thrice. Find the correction factor for this one. So correction factor equal to 3 into 3 square minus 1 by 1. 3 square is 9, 9 minus 1 will be 8. 3 into 8 by 12.
24 by 12.
Yes?
24 by
24 by 12 is 2. Okay, any other repeated value next? No, if any other numbers, you have to find it the same. In y, what is the repeated value? 68. How many times is repeated? 2 times. So write. In y, 68 is repeated twice. So what will the correction factor now? 1 by 1. Already you calculated for twice. Okay, for each one you have to find the correction factor separately. Okay, now final step. Hence, R is equal to. So write the formula along with correction factor. Yes.
58 is
58. I'm not 68.
58 is also repeated.
Why? In why how many repeated values are there, ma? Only one now. What's the outcome? Any other repeated value? Only one no. Should you proceed? So right. Amma, explain this. Okay, let's continue. R is equal to. In next we return to the ideas. R equal to 1 minus of 6 into summation of d square plus correction factor divided by n into n square minus 1. Correction factor should be added only to summation of d square. Then only the answer should be multiplied by 6. So 1 minus of 6 into. What is d square value? 70. Add all the correction factors now. First one is 1 by 2 plus 2 plus 1 by 2. The whole thing divided by, what is the n value? 10. So 10 into 10 square minus 1. If you don't want to do like this, miss, here itself find the total for correction factor. 1 by 2 plus 2 plus 1 by 2. What is the answer? 3. So find the total here and substitute here as 3. Your choice. Find what is R value? Yes. Is it minus 1? Check it. 54. What happened? Answer 0.45. Okay, now I got the different answers. Very good. 0.54. What is the negative? Second. So your answer will be 0.5455. Okay. Slight variation in the 4 decimal places. It's okay, ma. At least first 3 decimal places should match. 5454. That will be an answer. 0.5454. So with this our correlation topic is over, ma.